Everybody, welcome back to a new post today. Today, let's look at the most important topics that we need to keep track for June 17 with regard to the upcoming UPSC Civil Services Examination Prelims of 2026. And the very first is about the research that has been taken up by the Axiom 4 mission. So let me just remind you that the Axiom 4 mission is a coordinated and a collaborated mission between the SpaceX, ISRO, NASA and Axiom Space as well. It was launched in June 25th, 2025 and it carried 4 crew persons to the International Space Station along with Indian astronaut Shubhanshu Shukla. So the experiments carried out and which were coordinated by ISRO are mainly the food crop seeds in microgravity, that is the impact of microgravity on the growth and the yield of parameters in food crop. Another one about cyanobacteria in microgravity, comparative growth and proteomics responses of the cyanobacteria on urea and nitrate in microgravity, and this is by the International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology. It's better to learn the headquarters of these organizations. The Voyager displays is the third. It analyzes human interaction with the electronic display in microgravity, and it deals with the perceived stress and also mental well-being tests as well. Voyager tardigrade research. It is about survival, revival and reproduction and transcriptome of the paromicrobiotics, especially the BLR strain in space. Sprouts and sprouting of salad seeds in Spain, which is very relevant for the crew nutrition. Myogenesis, which includes effect of metabolic supplements on muscle regeneration under microgravity. And space microalgae, which includes impact of microgravity and radiation in ISS on edible microalgae. The next is about the Chardham route, and it has been in news very recently. It is a route which connects 4 holy pilgrimages of the Hindu religion, that's the Yamunotri, Gangotri, Kedarnath and the Badrinath, all in Uttarakhand. So the journey can be taken by road on this route and also helicopter. It has been in news because of various disasters that have been occurred, and recently glacial lake outburst flooding as well. Apart from that, we have DNA profiling being carried on the victims of the aircraft. So DNA, as we know, is deoxyribonucleic acid. It is a genetic material that is found in the living cells of all living organisms and contains instructions for building and operating an organism. Most of the human genome, let me tell you, is same for everyone, almost 99.9%. They are unique variations in the remaining 0.1%, which make each person's DNA profile very distinct. And we have DNA profiling, which is also called as DNA fingerprinting. It is a forensic technique to identify individuals based on unique patterns of the DNA. It is a process that analyzes specific regions of the individual's DNA to create a unique profile, just like a fingerprint, and this is used in various applications like forensic investigation, paternity testing and identifying victims of disaster. Recently, there have been several international aviation investigation organizations in India to investigate the crash of the Air India flight. We have the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau of India. Apart from that, we had the National Transportation Safety Board of USA, Federal Aviation Administration of USA and UK's Civil Aviation Authority. Now, according to the International Civil Aviation Organization, the guidelines for air accidents says that the state that probes the accident has to bring out a preliminary report within 30 days. So the International Civil Aviation Organization puts a time limit with regard to the preliminary report, and the publicly available report about the accident should be published within 12 months. This is what the Annex 13 of the International Civil Aviation Organization charter says, and also it has to come out with the state of occurrence when it releases the report as well. Modi has been on a visit to Cyprus, which is in the Mediterranean Sea. It is an island with its capital as Nicosia, and it is the first visit by Indian Prime Minister to Cyprus in almost 2 decades, and massively strengthening New Delhi's relationship with Nicosia, a very close friend and an important partner in the Mediterranean and the European region as well. Prime Minister spoke of the strategic direction of India-Cyprus partnership. This partnership holds a lot of significance in the broader context of India-EU strategic partnership and India's growing engagement in the Mediterranean region. They have signed MOUs. Also, the Cyprus state conferred on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the country's honor, the Grand Cross of the Order of Makarios III at the Presidential Palace in Nicosia. And it is Cyprus, let me tell you, is a member of the European Union. It constitutes India's gateway to Europe, and it is in this context the Cyprus presidency of the Council of European Union will begin in January 1st, 2026, and therefore India aims to further strengthen the partnership between India and Cyprus. It calls Cyprus a gateway to the Europe from the Mediterranean region. Flue gas desulfurization is one of the ways to control pollution, especially in coal-fired plants. It removes sulfur dioxide, a flue gas which is mainly responsible for your acid rain and also pollution of the soil, water bodies, infrastructure, human health. The flue gas desulfurization system now works chemically by reacting with SO2 with an alkaline substance, neutralizing the acidic gas of SO2. Common agents for alkalizing the SO2 are limestone. It is a widely used reagent in wet scrubbing systems, and lime along with the similar to limestone. It also seawater is used. The alkalinity of seawater can be utilized to absorb SO2 as well. It is a very cost-effective solution. And ammonia. So even ammonia is also used for alkalizing the SO2 to remove it from the atmosphere, which is a reason of acid rain and also pollution of soil, water bodies, infrastructure and human health as well. So the alkalizing or neutralizing agents for the acidic gas are limestone, lime, seawater and ammonia. These are the most important topics I thought I should be touching for you all for June 17th. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. I shall see you in my new post. Until then, it's very happy learning.